We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
School, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Did you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express Walk-In Clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Thank you.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana High School basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from the Fieldhouse, Carroll High School, where we have a nice Tuesday evening Summit Athletic Conference matchup between the hosting Carroll Chargers. They come in tonight 13-3 overall and 6-0 in conference play. They're going to be hosting the young and up-and-coming Northside Legends, 8-8 on the season, 3-3 in conference play. For Northside, they are led by head coach Gary Andrews in his third year. For Carroll, they are led by head coach Marty Beasley in his 16th season here at Carroll High School. Carroll coming off a devastating loss on Saturday in a buzzer beater as they came back from a double-digit deficit to pull even with Leo at Leo on that Saturday afternoon ball game, and Aiden Rubel came up and hit the big three, or hit the big shot at the buzzer to win it, to give Carroll their third loss of the season. They have one of the best players in our state, highly under-recruited, in Jalen Jackson, averaging nearly 22 points a game, 8 boards, 3.5 assists, 2 steals, get you a block as well. He's an outstanding player, plays above, bigger than his height. He plays about 6'7", 6'8", and I think he's more about 6'4". So Jalen Jackson, an outstanding player, is going to need help tonight against Northside with his senior class. Senior class in Ryan Preston, averaging 11 points a game, 4 boards, 3 assists, and a steal per contest. Along with that senior Cody Berkey, he can shoot it from deep, and a good outstanding defender as well. 8 points contest for him. And then the big fella down low, Sam Stricker, averaging nearly a double-double, 10 points a game, 7 rebounds, will get you 4 assists. He could pass out of a double team, and watch for the skip pass from Sam Stricker. He is an outstanding passer for a big fella as well. For Northside, of course, they have one of the best freshmen in our state, and I'm talking about Bronte Tay Johnson, averaging nearly 18 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and I'll get you about a block a contest as well. He is one of the most outstanding freshmen that you'll see in the city of Fort Wayne and in the state of Indiana. His sophomore and blood brother, averaging 12 points a game, Rashawn Bassett, 4 rebounds as well, 2 assists, and nearly 2 steals. He is a dynamo and really the heart and soul, as he is a leader just as a sophomore, but a leader on the floor for head coach Gary Andrews. Watch for Rodney Woods. He's back in the mix now, averaging 11.5 points a game and 6 boards. He brings some added size, does the junior. And, of course, Jordan Green, the bouncy sophomore, averaging 12.5 points a game, 7 rebounds as well. He is a tremendous rebounder, and if you do not keep him off the glass, he is going to put mop-up duty on you all night long. This is SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from the Fieldhouse. Is Hunter Sosenheimer on the camera, Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play, and Ethan Birch joining us here in the booth for the first time ever. Made his way from the parking lot, which you got to walk about 3 miles to get to the front of the Fieldhouse. So we're going to take a quick break and come back, get some words from Ethan and myself, and then we'll get set for this game action. You are watching the Summit Athletic Conference from SummitCitySports.com.
Excited about the place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people that know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think, that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They were flexible, they were fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We believe in sharing positive stories and are excited to set the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Basketball is such a reactionary sport, and we talk all the time about your first 3 steps are the most important: powering out, exploding, the things that they're teaching our kids with changing direction quicker, getting a stronger core. Those things have been very valuable for our athletes. Everything that Parkview Sports Medicine has done has been very applicable to what we do on the court. We're learning how to control our bodies, and that's something that I think our girls have really benefited from. Some of our girls who had some speed and quickness now are becoming more explosive.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, as the band gives you a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. It is game time Summit Athletic Conference action. So we will bring Ethan in. Ethan, outstanding for you to join us here. Before we get to talk to you, we're going to go right into the starters. We'll let you catch your breath from walking that 17 miles. Now for the north side, starters followed by the Carroll starters.
6'1" sophomore number 4, Rashawn Bassett. 6'4" sophomore number 11, Jordan Green. And a 6'2" junior number 12, Rodney Woods. The Legends are coached by Gary Andrews. And now for your Carroll.
And now the Carroll Chargers.
A 5'11" senior number 5, Cody Markey. A 6'2" senior number 10, Ryan Preston. A 6' junior number 11, Jalen Jackson. A 5'10" sophomore number 20, Charlie Rudolph. 6'4" senior number 55, Sam Stricker.
There you have it, starting lineups in the books. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Ethan Birch joining me for the first time ever here in the booth. Ethan, thanks for joining us. So glad you can make it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you letting me in on the show. Working with a legend. I don't know if I can keep up.
That is too kind. We are ready, though, here for a Summit Athletic Conference matchup on a Tuesday. Little contrast of styles as they'll look for Jalen Jackson to go low and force his will, as you'll see the Bassett and Johnson work their way around the perimeter. So we are set. Carroll in the white, Northside in the red. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in the state. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. And this is the talented freshman, Tay Johnson. There is Rodney Woods along with Jordan Green. There's Rashawn Bassett, 4-3 to start the ball game.
Wow.
And if you're getting that from the legend, that's going to be a difference maker, Ethan.
Wow, already.
So right there is Bassett with the 3 ball. And a turnover. This is key for Northside to start quick here against Carroll.
Now, you know this Carroll team. Are they known for starting slow?
They have recently. There's no question about it. They did against Leo this past Saturday with Leo beat them in a buzzer beater.
Wow.
But they were down double digits in that first half, as that one is absolutely denied by Ryan Preston. But Carroll, that's what they do. It's really 5 players that can play all 5 different positions throughout a contest. And you'll see Jalen Jackson, his best skill set is down low. As I mentioned in the opener, he plays about 6'7", only really a 6'3" player, if that. Maybe if you add the hair, maybe 6'4". But he's an outstanding player. Once he gets that jump shot going a little bit, that's going to really open his game in recruiting. But
absolutely.
But yeah, Carroll is sitting atop, right atop that Summit Athletic Conference, the only undefeated squad, along with, of course, Homestead, who is just ridiculous. They are both 6-0 on conference play. As Homestead, of course.
And what is Carroll?
Carroll is 6-0 as well.
Wow.
Look at the conference right there. Homestead and Carroll, the only 2 undefeated teams.
Okay.
So they're still being held scoreless here are the Chargers. Good defense for Northside to start this ball game. Head coach Gary Andrews will be coaching his tail off on the sideline. You'll hear him as much as you'll hear Marty Beasley.
When does it happen that BJ takes over?
He usually lets it play. I mean, he doesn't force the action too much unless they go down, double digits early. But yeah, he's, for a superstar caliber player, him on the football field as well. Everybody high praise everywhere.
Oh, man.
The kid can't do any wrong right now in the city of Fort Wayne for good reason. And but yeah, he doesn't force it. He loves actually just the teamwork on that. Is the first bucket up and good for Sam Stricker.
It's a good thing I'm not reffing this one.
You're going to be up and down the floor in this ball game for the most part, as that's good footwork defensively. Charge.
And they called the offensive.
Foul called. Who was that? Ryan Preston, who took the charge. What you got, Ethan?
11, Jordan Green with the charge. Is a very, very young team.
Yeah.
And that's the drive. That's the excitement you get from a young team. It can be fun, but when they get frustrated, oh boy.
Yeah, there's the mistakes come with youth. No question about that. As Jackson right there just missed the bunny, held from not fouling. Good play by Preston to put it up and in off glass. Yeah, that's a scary thought right here. No, that one back rim, no good. Battle for it. Jackson hit the deck. He comes out with it.
I've had the pleasure of watching Brashawn throughout his entire youth.
Yeah.
And if there's one that'll pull the trigger out of impulse, it's that young man right there. I love watching him play, but he's got a lot of energy, especially when he gets excited.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Outstanding football player in his own right.
Absolutely. I gave him Defensive Player of the Year at Metro his final year there.
For you folks that don't know, Ethan, big part of the Metro program, football youth program. And you guys did not get a season in this year, correct?
Not at all. The first time in forever.
Unfortunate.
COVID.
Yep. Nothing you can do.
Ooh. Oh, that was a straw. You got to finish that, young fella.
Yeah, it looked like Stricker was going to go tomahawk it. Instead, just kind of gently put it up. Here's the pull-up. And that's right there an X factor for Northside with the return of Rodney Woods, the junior, the lone, upperclassman that plays a lot of minutes for head coach Andrews. The Collins brothers get in quite a bit, but Rodney Woods coming back. He didn't play the first half of the season, and I won't speculate why. I don't know.
Right.
But he is an outstanding basketball player. But Jackson, he rebounds at a high level, trying to spin out of traffic. How did he keep the handle? But look at the hands from Sean Bassett. Has Woods and took it and one too many.
Yep.
There's what you're talking about, a little bit too much excitement.
I have seen it over and over again. And, I mean, just a pure athletic specimen. However, he gets hungry, and it can be a different ball game.
Good look here to Jackson. You got to finish here. Jackson does. Front rimmed it and in. So, yeah, slow start here from Carroll. Now 8 straight after the 3 ball from Bassett to start the game. So Carroll really flexing their muscle now. Midway through this first quarter. This is SummitCitySports.com. Thank you for following us here on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. As nice looking jumper pulled up there by Green. Jordan Green's another one of the X factors like Woods. When they get working on the offensive glass, Northside is extremely tough team to beat, both averaging nearly 7 boards a contest.
And Green's just a sophomore too.
Correct, yes, and ultra bouncy. He is very, very bouncy. Here's Stricker, finds Preston. He faces up at the high post. Couple dribbles to the block, cut off nicely by Johnson. Open look here. This kid loves to shoot it, does Charlie Rudolph. No good, rebound, comes down to Green. Good look here, Bassett. How about another one? Got it. 2 of 4, why not? He's going to keep pulling the trigger. We're tied up at 8s.
Hey, he's got the motto that I used to have. If you're hot, shoot. If you're cold, shoot till you get hot.
Oh, what a steal. That was the hands of Bassett right there. Another deflection. Oh, nice use of the little shimmy to move away from that offensive charge. And nicely done here going to the line.
There's so much history on this court.
You can't do nothing but smile up here.
Yeah, this is great. That's my buddy from high school, coaching Carroll.
Mr. Marty Beasley, 242 wins in his career.
Has he been coaching that long?
242 and 128 in 16 years here at Carroll.
Wow. That's impressive. He's been coaching as long as I've been running my mouth.
And they were down 2 against Leo late in the game, about 5 seconds left. He called a beauty of a play that got Jalen Jackson a look on the block, and Jackson tied it up. Unfortunately for them, Leo then hit a buzzer beater. But, Marty, great steal here from Tay-Tay. Jackson hit the deck, so did Johnson. Going to get it to Bassett. Bassett's going to pull the trigger.
Man.
Oh!
He feels it. He feels it. You can't tell him anything right now.
Why would you? He's got 9 points, all triples. 9 of the 11 here for the Legends. And this is going to be a sneaky team in sectionals as well. Make sure you pay attention to the Legends. A year away probably to, starting to max out.
Yeah.
But the talent levels.
Oh,
insane.
absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when they get their schemes figured out.
Here is Bassett, and the good thing is I know all the kids thought about it. Hit a little wet spot there at the high post, or he was going to pull that trigger.
Tay-Tay hadn't even started yet.
This is a mismatch. You can't have Logan Lakenau, as good as I like him and defensively, you can't put a 6'9", 6'10" kid, expect him to stay in front
You're
of
going to get him in trouble.
Right.
You're going to get him in foul trouble quick. Here comes a Collins.
Here's number 15, the junior, Ryan Collins, averaging 9 points a game. I did see a contest this year where he hit 4 straight threes and 4
in a row
and 4 consecutive possessions. 4 consecutive possessions.
Yeah, both of them. Both of them talented.
Yep. They came back on Leo and ended up giving Leo their first defeat of the season at Bahia Arena. So minute and a half, 11-8. It's a good start here for both clubs. You had the 3 from Bassett to start. That's too easy right there. Stricker.
You got to get a hand in his face.
The Total Package Elite product on the AAU scene. Oh, come on.
Tay-Tay.
Just lost the handle. That went off the back of Stricker, but that crossover to split the defenders, that's next level.
But he's a freshman.
Right.
I'm telling you, we are witnessing history. You've watched as much sports in this area as I have, and we have not seen an athlete like this on the basketball court in a very long time.
Yeah, we're very lucky in Fort Wayne, no question about it. With the genetics of the fathers that have played basketball in Fort Wayne, what their kids have done, and speak of another one, Rashawn Bassett hits his 4th 3-ball.
He's trying to take some of that pressure off of Tay-Tay.
Oh, this is beautiful. Lankenau, what a catch. Beautiful find in the dime, drop by Jalen Jackson to Logan Lankenau for the bucket.
You let him get that low, it's over.
Yeah, Lankenau, very unsung player. Yes. There's just not a lot of 6'9", 6'10" kids in the area. That one wouldn't go for Woods. Rebound, Lankenau finds Jackson. Carroll's probably going to want the last shot, 32 seconds. So Bassett, the story early. And Johnson has not had to score, which is tremendous.
Right.
It's 4 threes for Bassett and 2 points for Green. That's your scoring.
That can't be his shot. Is he known as the 3-point shooter of this team?
He likes to shoot them. There's no. I would say Collins is probably their quote unquote 3-point shooter, but that one knocked away. Here's Woods. Nice
2
little
seconds.
Head. That's good if it goes, and just a bit heavy. That's the end of the first quarter. We're going to step away real quick and catch our breath. Up and down the floor we go. Summit Athletic Conference basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from the field house as we are witnessing a individual performance here like we haven't seen much in the first quarter of any ball game all season. That's Brashawn Bassett with 4 3 balls. He's got 12 points to start this game. Stricker's going to start the second with a 3 of his own, and Carroll up by 1.
See, and they just screened him really good, right? They screened Brashawn really good right there, and he hit the ground. And if you want to get into his head, that's how you do it.
Collins going to come off a couple of screens. They couldn't find him.
Here comes Tay.
And that's going to be a blocking foul, I believe.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
And on top of all that, not only did I go to school with these coaches, I've reffed with each and every one of these guys.
For those of you who don't know, Ethan played college ball at IPFW as well.
I did. Good times.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a heat check. But there's the high hops from Green. I'm telling you, I just missed it. Second chance, no. How about a third
the bounce you referred to.
And can't get it, but it's going to get a foul on Lincoln now. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's coming up on his second jump as guys are coming down off their first. It's incredible.
Bassett asking for a sub, already gassed.
Or it might be just to rest the wrist.
Oh, he gives nothing less than 100% every play.
And does get the friendly roll here on the road, 15-15.
Bassett checks out. Moore checks in.
Here is the second attempt from Green. Good looking free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net. Northside back with the lead. We've had a couple of lead changes here. 7:15 remaining in this second quarter.
Did you expect that this early from this game?
Yeah, definitely. I expected it close early. As Carroll, you can't expect Bassett to hit 4 threes in a first quarter, but they're battling here right with it.
Yeah.
Carroll's definitely the more experienced team, but
absolutely.
Northside can beat anyone
Yeah,
at
what
any
happens
time.
when Tay gets hot?
Right. Now the question is, can he do it as Bassett's doing it or as Green's doing it? And that's what he does, put pressure on the D, and that's going to be Jalen Jackson's second foul.
And he wants to, and I guarantee they want to get him in trouble.
That's a big one because you cannot replace the production of number 11 in white, Jalen Jackson.
Played with his dad.
And he's one of the most under-recruited kids I have seen since we've been broadcasting. I mean, there's been a lot of them. Jack Ferguson, and one that always comes to mind who got his look. And the 3. Collins no good. Backroom laying it out with the board. And then just lazy pass to Jackson, and Tay read it. Oh, no.
Up and under.
Couldn't get it. Put back. Good. Isaiah Moore with the bucket and the 3-point lead. And a full timeout. We'll stay right here. This broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignment, engine diagnostics, and more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. So we're back out of the timeout.
Wow.
And full court pressure here, Ethan, for Northside as they've continued. As they have been coming up with steals.
Working.
Woods Good look to Johnson, and that's going to be money every time.
My coach would bench me because I didn't dunk that.
Well, 6'3",
Yeah.
6'8".
Yeah.
A little different.
A little different.
Not saying they take it, definitely throw it down. Seen it,
Oh, he
seen it
definitely
this year.
can.
Oh, open. Preston. They needed
Wow.
that. They needed that one to get a little momentum here to Carroll.
How tall is he?
Preston's about 6'3", I would say.
That's a tall guard.
Yeah, very strong, too. He's what you call wiry. 2018. That one no good. Rebound Lankenau.
See, they don't want to start relying on that. I mean, they're definitely outsized, but they don't want to lean on that three.
And I do got to correct myself. That one foul was not on Jalen Jackson, so he just has one personal foul. I'm sorry, no. I was looking at the wrong side. Jackson does have two. Hello. Whew, I think I could read a scoreboard by now.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Just as long as you sound like $1 million, and that's what you do. There you go. There's the big fella.
Speaking of $1 million, how about a little turnaround over the left shoulder with the right-handed jump hook for Logan Lankenau? That's another bucket. He's got 4. Telling you what, he really earns his minutes. I've been singing his praise all season. And that was from Jalen Jackson getting his hands in the passing lane, calls a deflection off Collins, turnover. But Logan Lankenau, I saw him this summer as we've teamed with, partnered with Indy Heat Gym Rats organization, and did some Sport 1 tournaments. And he had a great summer, as did a lot of kids in Fort Wayne.
Oh, yeah, I had the pleasure of reffing him a couple times.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I saw you.
Couple times,
Yep.
Out there at Sport 1 is.
I hope you talked well about me if I was out there reffing.
I never speak bad about any official.
I do.
Never. Well, you're on the payroll.
Yeah.
Preston hits back-to-back triples for himself.
They got
out to 8 points for him.
They're athletic enough to play closer to him than that. There goes Tay.
Front rim no good, comes near side, and Jackson, he is not going to let that roll out of bounds. That's going to be a rebound in his stat column. Midway through the second. Picked up by Moore. It'll look like Lankenau, a little miscommunication. Now he comes out for the screen with Preston. There's the roll. Ooh, he had Woods on his hip there for a minute. Now Jackson, they wanted Berkey. And Johnson did a nice job trailing him. Now Preston, 3:45 left. Jackson, this is where he does his most damage. Look at that low dribble. That's insanity. Now to Preston, another one. That one short, no good. Rebound comes to Moore. 3-on-3, Moore.
There it
the
is.
Kick here, Woods. Woods, bounce
Good
pass,
kick
Collins,
out.
corner triple.
Oh,
long.
you got to hit that.
Johnson, though, put back, still no. Collins hits ball watch, but Lankenau comes down with it. 3:20. Jackson, rhythm triple. Right there's the 3-ball, and if he gets that going in his game, I'm telling you what, he's a high-level D1 recruit.
You do not want him to get hot.
So that is a timeout. We're going to stay right here so we can finish our reads. This is SummitCitySports.com. Thank you for joining us once again. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. El Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. El Azteca Mexican recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit elaztecarestaurant.com. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. So there we go. This has been a heck of a first half here, Ethan.
Man.
A couple lead changes. Now Carroll with their biggest lead of 6.
I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this. With the maturity of Carroll and the youth of Northside, I saw Carroll running away early, but the athleticism of this team and the heart of Brashawn Bassett with those threes has kept them in this.
So 3:08 left in this second quarter. 5 team fouls on Carroll, 2 against Northside. And a little matchup zone, it looks like, here for Carroll.
Yep.
As Johnson, wide open 3. A 5th one? Oh, wow! Brashawn Bassett with his 5th triple.
As his dad almost falls out of his seat.
Oh, that's what I love about covering high school sports is any
there's
given
Jalen.
night, Jalen Jackson can't get it. Whoa. Talk about the strength. Bassett ripped it away from Stricker, who has not seen a weight room he has never liked. That's going to be a block. Telling you what, some kids, they have straight directions to the gym. There ain't no doubt.
Man. And I tell you what, I had to go up against Marty. Marty was that guy. Marty Beasley, you didn't want to come up against him in the post. I'm telling you that right now. Those elbows, I caught a few of them.
Scrappy. Now comes out here Woods. Right back, Green. Patience here from Northside, down 3, 220. Bassett.
He wants it.
Little step back triple. That one no good. Jackson
Get it,
had
Tay.
that knocked away by Johnson. That's got to be a foul on Jackson. Even though he didn't mean to do that, that's still a foul. As he fell on the back of Tay-Tay's legs, he looks to be okay, but that's the third foul on Jalen Jackson.
Marty doesn't like it, but it was a good call. It was a good call.
It's unfortunate and unlucky, but
Uh-oh. It looks like we're in the bonus.
We are. 7th team foul on Carroll. North will go to the charity stripe, 1-1 for Tay-Tay.
One thing I would not want to do is referee with a mask.
Yeah, that'd be tough. That would be tough.
Man. A good move.
And the finish. Isaiah Moore, 1-point game.
Okay, so he's a senior.
Yeah, about him and pretty much him that gets the most play. Yeah, the only playing time.
That was a senior move right there.
Under 2 minutes, and Moore lays it up and in, and Northside back with the lead off the steal. My stat guy took the night off tonight, Ethan, but I don't know how. That seems like at least 8 to 10 points they've had off steals off the press.
Absolutely.
Rudolph.
And Coach obviously saw something where something worked against Carroll using the press, and they are utilizing that.
The lob to Woods, that's a little bit heavy.
Bresson.
Bassett known as a quarterback, but couldn't get connect on that one.
When I saw him, it was a linebacker.
He could play wherever on my
wherever he
football team.
wants.
Good press break here, made numbers. Berkey's going to back it out, 1:15 remaining in the quarter. Here's Stricker. Extra pass, Preston.
Great
He's been
passing.
hot.
Great
that
passing.
one halfway down. And that's just, you can't have that kind of role at home.
Man.
Shooting the ball, you know?
Yeah, that's got to be
have a talk with some
automatic.
maintenance man.
Again, another time where I would have been called to the bench. They didn't let me shoot shots like that anyways back then. We didn't even have a three-point line. If that dates me at all, we didn't have a three-point line.
Chuck Taylors were on the feet.
not quite that far
Not
back.
that deep.
Close.
Still had the baggy jerseys.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The shorts they wear today, unacceptable.
Yeah, most guys are even rolling those up, too.
Man.
Pull up, left elbow. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Logan Lankin now puts the lead back for Carroll. He's having his best scoring game. He's got 6 in the quarter. .31 seconds left. Northside holding for the last shot.
Are they?
Or the best shot. That's a very good call. I don't think that was really a question mark at the end of that sentence. Moore couldn't get it, and what do you know? 15 seconds for Carroll.
That's that youth right there. That's the young, energetic men. They're going to do it their way.
5 seconds.
That looked a bit like a moving screen, but
Free ball to end the quarter for Charlie Rudolph.
Wow.
Back to a 4-point lead. Outstanding. That was a nice little backbreaker there to end the quarter.
That's structure. That is structure. Play ran to perfection. Got to give it up for my former classmate, Marty Beasley, right there.
So a good half of basketball we've seen in front of us on a chilly Tuesday evening Summit Athletic Conference action. We're going to step away for 5.5 minutes, come back with some scorers for you. Talk a little bit about the first half and then take a break and get into the third quarter. So we'll step away real quick here. You're watching Summit Athletic Conference basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. It's a bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care, and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4:18 left in this halftime break. We've seen a great first half of basketball, as expected. Rashawn Bassett, 5 3 balls in that first half. I mean, he could be right on the way to a record-breaking contest for Northside. And I don't know what their record is for shooting the threes. I know it's got to be 5 or more because I've seen Collins hit 5 triples for Northside in his career, a couple times for that matter. So that's the story right now. The other story is Ethan and Jalen Jackson in foul trouble with 3 fouls. Stricker has 2 personal fouls. Carroll, they got to stay out of foul trouble in this third quarter, moving into the fourth quarter to stay with this lead.
What have they held Bryante to?
I don't think he scored. He scored
He's scoreless
free
in
throws.
this game.
He had 2 points, 2 free throws, made both his free throws. So Tay Johnson, the leading scorer for Northside, averaging 18 points a game, just 2 points, and we got ourselves a 4-point game.
I just got a text from one of his former coaches, and he told me stop calling him Tay.
Oh, yeah?
He said call him by his name.
Tell him to put on a mic and see which one is easier to say.
There you go. Tay.
Bronte
much
or
easier
Tay?
than Bryante. I'm just saying.
I had his brother message me on Twitter when it was first season. He said, man, after 4 years, y'all didn't go with my nickname. You're calling out his nickname within the first 2 games of his career. I told him, Tay-Tay's a lot easier to say. Well,
yes.
It flows off the tongue.
He's going to spend a lot of time with commentators and announcing him, referring to him as Tay.
And just a little sidebar, get your thoughts on it. We have with Tay Johnson on the boys' side and Jordan Poole on the girls' side at Snyder, 2 of the best freshmen I've seen.
Absolutely.
Ayanna Patterson, of course, right there. But as far as hype coming in, I mean, Jordan Poole and Johnson are right there, and sky's the limit for both those kids.
Absolutely. I do not disagree with that at all. Northside girls even have some athletes that came. They're very young.
Yep.
Very wiry. But I mean, if they get it together, we could be hearing about them for the next few years. Both sides.
Northside girls, Wayne girls, also a lot of youth in the freshman and sophomore classes. When you take Snyder, Wayne, Northside, Carroll, the majority of their girls team who just won the Summit Athletic Conference are sophomores. With the lone Delane Sheets and Emily Parrott, who are seniors, with Emily Parrott going to St. Francis. But there is so much youth in the city of Fort Wayne right now, and it seems like every year it gets increased and increased. And then you throw in the top level like Jordan Poole and Johnson, and it's just, it's must-see TV every week.
Okay, you've been calling sports for a long time, just like I have, in this town, and I've commentated, I've announced, I've seen Rod Woodson come through here, Jesse Bates, Jalen, and all of them. Where do you stack these young men right here? And I'm talking about Jalen too from Carroll. But the athletes we're looking here, where do you stack them in Fort Wayne history as far as?
Yeah, it's hard to do that just off the top of my head. I mean, since I've been covering it, I've covered the state runner-up in Northside with Keon Brooks and Jalen Butts and Quarles and Kenny and those players. And, I was seeing a lot of outstanding players when I'm talking just strictly basketball. Bronte Johnson, I don't think there's anything that can get in his way besides him.
Absolutely.
So
perfectly said.
He is a high-level Division I prospect in basketball and football. We haven't had many of those where you could say they're, both two-sport athletes. Maybe Luke Goody might be the last one, but even Luke Goody had to decide
Right.
to play basketball or football his senior year.
Going from deep already. More.
Northside is unconscious from deep. I absolutely love it.
Is this their game? This
No,
isn't their
no,
game
no.
plan usually, is it?
This is their game. It's forcing turnovers and getting out, but shooting the rock.
Look at this.
Usually it's not that, to the highest effectiveness. I don't even know what they're shooting from three. I don't know if I'd even have that stat.
Rashawn's taking like 7 or 8 himself.
I think 8. Yeah, I think he's 5 of 8 from three. 15 points. But Isaiah Moore adding a nice 9 points here in that half. But the story is Jalen Jackson on the floor. He's got 3 fouls. Stricker has 2. There's an extra pass. You knew that ball fake was coming. You have to let him shoot the ball. As a defender, you got to come under control when you come out on that closeout.
Oh, yeah. He'll get you in foul trouble quick.
So Jackson will go to the line.
Who'd they call that on?
They got that one on Bassett. That's his second, team's second. Jackson will hit the first. 2-point lead back for Carroll. And as far as Jalen Jackson's concerned, in my opinion, if he shows the 3 ball a little bit more, and I think this summer is going to be a real huge, important step for
Absolutely.
him to move it into some higher level recruiting. Look at Preston. Just rips it away from his own teammate. 1 minute in. Rudolph goes to Berkey.
There's the press. Oh!
He must have hit him in the back of the head is what I'm thinking. Let's see the signal. No, they're calling a push, so Coach Andrews less than thrilled.
Yeah, Dad's not happy either.
There may be a boo in the stand. Just 1 or 2.
Is it? Have you seen this many people at a game so far this year?
Sectionals at Columbia City was the most. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had in that championship we had Homestead and Southside, and both them travel. And there was a nice crowd on hand for that one. But, yeah, it's been rare, unfortunately. That one was halfway down and out for Preston. He was looking for his 4th 3. Check it, 3rd 3. Here comes Bassett.
2-point game still.
2-point game, 6.5 left. Johnson, they've done a nice job on corralling him. And he's done nicely as a freshman, has not forced the action. He will that time. And that
definitely forced that. Oh,
got
my.
Pretty roll.
Can't even give that one to the weight room. That's just skill.
We're tied up for the 107th time. That one no good on the reverse. Jackson's going to go back to the line, and here he goes. What a basketball family he's a part of. His mom, Katie Jackson. He's got twin sisters there that are sophomores at Carroll and Nevaeh and Sanaya Jackson. And they have a 7th grader, I believe, as well, sister. 7th or 8th grader. So look forward to her as well.
It's not easy reffing for Katie. Katie also coaches.
Yeah.
And it's not easy reffing for her.
Yeah, she coaches the 2026 Always Elite, Always 100 squad.
Yeah.
As that one's going to go out of bounds and will be a turnover. So just a 1-point lead here for Carroll. This is going to come right down to the wire here, kids.
It really looks like it. I did not guess that was going to be the case, but well, you brought me in on a good one. I thank you for that, Tim.
Absolutely. With this COVID situation, it's been some restrictions, so we've been trying to get some new guys in as much as possible.
Look at that. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Tay Johnson with the bucket. And I actually had his. Always thought, hey, basketball is his number one sport. I've been corrected by the Johnson family. They say football is his best sport.
Man, if you could witness it, it's like they're moving at a different speed.
Yeah.
And I mean, you look at him, you look at his stature, you wouldn't think, he would but he makes it through every season unscathed except for one.
So here comes Carroll, down by 1. Northside back with the lead. Stricker. Oh, good hands. I think that went off the foot of Berkey. Nope. Going to go off the foot of Bassett. He doesn't agree.
Not at all.
Shocking.
But he doesn't agree with a lot of my calls either. It's fun being on this side.
Picked up. Here comes Berkey. Berkey hasn't really had a clean look at the rim. He can knock it down. Preston, couldn't pull the trigger.
Is he a pretty high scorer?
Yeah, well, he can get it going from deep. He averages 8 a game.
But that's the big score right there, right?
Besides,
gave him a double dribble.
Ooh.
As he was going down.
Yeah, Jalen Jackson averages about 22 a game. Number 10, Ryan Preston, about 11 a game.
Oh, okay.
And Sam Stricker, number 55, about just under 10. Those are 3 high scores for Carroll. As we're just under 5 minutes left to go in this third quarter, SummitCitySports.com. Ethan Birch joining me, Tim Atkinson here in the booth at the field house. Is Carroll staying in this zone? Look at the crossover, floater.
Here we go. Here we go.
You just can't stop that.
It's about to be the Johnson show.
Here continues the press
Here
from
comes
Coach
the press.
Andrews.
Not a very hard press, but
Preston. Nice no call.
Was it?
Player straight up. Outstanding. You're allowed your own position, are you not, Mr. Ref, Ethan Birch? You're allowed to go straight up. Am I right?
Was that straight up?
I look like it to me.
Are you going to tag that one on a replay so we
No.
can? Okay.
We don't do that anymore. We do not do that anymore. No highlight of any calls.
I could just say if I didn't have the microphone, I probably would have called that one.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Look at Brashawn feeling it.
Hasn't been able to get anything going in the third quarter. Did have 5 threes in the first half. Lankenau, that is tremendous. Using the length, using the glass. And Lankenau, 8 points. Balanced scoring night here for Carroll. Several players with 5 or more points. Here's Bassett. He's going to back it out. Oh, nice
good pass.
Look. Even better one. Green. Got it.
I have not seen that from them, and I like it.
Jordan Green puts it up and in, back to a 3-point lead
for
Northside. There's a triple team and a little too handsy on the reach. Too much contact, so it'll be a foul. So right now, 6 fouls on Northside, none on Carroll. That could come into play hugely here.
Oh, back where I come from, they call that lopsided.
I'm sure Coach Andrews is going to have that similar thought. Here's Jackson. Overplay there from Moore. Now back to Jalen, guarded by Johnson. Baseline. Good no call foul. Lankenau. Telling you what, this kid's having outstanding minutes here tonight. Logan Lankenau in double digits. He's got 10. Averaging 3 a game.
Who, Lankenau?
Yep.
That's it?
Limited minutes, yep.
Oh, okay. There's Green.
Green back with the bucket on the dime, dropped by Johnson. 2:55, back to a 3-point lead. Northside, they're feeling it right here. You can tell it.
Jackson.
Oh, you didn't want that to open.
That left hand.
And Jalen Jackson lays it up and in. 1-point contest and a timeout called by Carroll. 30-second timeout. We're going to go real quick here and hear a word from a Hall of Famer from Southside, Bernard Pollard.
This has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really –
Wow. See, that's why you get the big bucks right there.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1-point ball game, 2:43 left. Outstanding game we've seen here at the Fieldhouse. Big shout out, Athletic Director Dan Ginder, always an outstanding host. Whether we're in the confines of the Fieldhouse or what we're looking forward to is the beautiful new football stadium that they're building out front opposite.
Right now?
Yeah. Wow. You see it when you're walking up. It is huge. 3-story elevator shaft is up. They got some stands up. Turf is in. And it is going to be beautiful.
Is Carroll's football team that good?
Pretty darn good, Ethan.
Really?
Yep.
They got a chip.
That and also, jump.
Oh, jump! Nice call.
Also, they
call
have
by the officiating crew.
they've outgrown that football stadium.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They can't fit all their fans in there.
So they just pack it out.
They pack it out. They had to bring, about 4 or 5 years ago, they had to bring in extra seating that they had to rent every year they put around the track.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's going to be a huge football stadium. So 2:05 left.
Can't tell if that was defense or just
wow,
the up and under from Moore.
And Moore, Isaiah Moore with the and one. He'll go to the line for that three-point opportunity. 2:04 left, 3-point lead for Northside. And I'm telling you, if you get 11 points out of Isaiah Moore every game, Northside's going to be nearly impossible to beat.
What's he usually putting up?
3.5.
Wow.
4 a game.
And Bassett?
Bassett averages about 12.
So he's past that, obviously.
Oh, yeah, sitting at 15. Hasn't scored in the second half, though, has Brashawn. Berkey on the curl. Preston. Jackson on the back cut wasn't there. Sam Stricker at the high post. He is an outstanding passer. Now Berkey. Berkey back to Preston. Preston in the corner down Lankenau. Good skip pass here. Cody Berkey finally gets a clean look.
Wow.
And that's what he does. Cody Berkey drains the triple. Yeah, if he gets a clean look, he's got a real quick release. And if there's no one within 3 feet, that's like 90% from distance.
But if you're running a press defense, how does that happen?
I'm sure that'll be.
I mean, you just give up on it when you get in the half-court setting? I mean, what's going on? Oh, nice pass, Briante. Oh.
Swatted by Lankenau. Picked up by Jackson. The leak out Preston. Good ball show. And the finish. Outstanding. I love defense to offense.
Man.
Bassett
oh, you got to control that.
Went for that inside out to the crossover, kind of his patent move, and just lost the handle, did Jackson. And what do we got?
They don't
Are they
know.
going to call a foul or out of bounds? They're going to say just out of bounds.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Every contact doesn't deserve a foul.
Agree with that. See, I come from the old school. No harm, no foul.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been a little, can't get ticky-tack at times, but I'm always on the let them play variety than anything else. You know, obviously you got to get some whistles in if you think it's going to be heated or something like that. But
a lot of people don't like the fact that's the way I ref.
42 seconds left in this third quarter. Northside hangs Johnson, threw it up, and another blocking foul. This one's on Jackson, I believe. This is going to be his fourth foul. It is.
Uh-oh.
Fourth foul on Jalen Jackson.
Coach Beasley not happy about that.
He had to wipe the brow on that one. As here is Johnson to shoot two. As he gets a little love from Neon Nation over there, sitting in the band
Ryan
section.
Preston checking in.
Second attempt here for Tay-Tay. We got an outstanding week of basketball for you tomorrow night. I'll be live at Dwenger, East Noble at Dwenger Boys. We'll also have Cherubusco at Wayne. I think Ryan Dellinger's on that call. Hunter's giving me the heads up. Yes, it is. Lead back to Northside on Friday. There's going to be a lot of Summit Athletic Conference action, but I will be at Blackhawk Christian as Cathedral comes up to take on the number 2 ranked team in the state of Indiana.
Number 2 right now.
And they're in 2A.
Wow.
They got, just read something, they had Homestead 1 and Blackhawk Christian 2.
Wow. Now, Blackhawk has
Caleb first.
Caleb, yeah.
Committed to Purdue.
I've reffed Caleb a lot.
And Zane Burke, who's an outstanding basketball player. I'm not sure he's committed, but I think he's got a MAC look. Jake Boyer, unsung hero. Gage Sefton, a sophomore for Blackhawk Christian, has been stepping up of late.
Okay.
Marcus Davidson.
Good
Coach
rebound.
Mark Davidson's.
Oh.
And that's Stricker's third.
Late.
3 seconds left. So Stricker's going to pick up a late foul in this third quarter with 3 seconds left. He's got 3 of them.
3 seconds left.
That's a herder.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
Northside up by 1, and Johnson's going to let it roll. Pulls up. Got it. Buckets for Tay-Tay Johnson. Rises up from 3 and absolutely drains it. Let's go to break real quick. We'll come back, and I'm going to show you a replay of that buzzer beater right here, SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start our fourth quarter. Got an absolute ball game here in front of us. 8 minutes left in it. 4-point lead for Northside. Here's Tay Johnson. Had a slow first half score, and I think he just had 2 at halftime, sitting with 13 now. Little Euro, and that's going to be a block. That little Euro just gives the referee a better vision of it, and that is going to be a blocking foul. 4th team foul on Carroll. So Berkey with the foul. And they'll inbound baseline with Johnson.
All the way back.
And it will come back all the way to Bassett. Lost the handle.
Doing too
Found
much.
it.
Yeah.
Good
Nice
look to
pass.
Woods. Outstanding pass, and then the reverse from Woods. He's got 2. That's his first 2. 6-point lead. That might be Northside's largest, 30 seconds in.
6 points up. Had you told me that Northside would be up by 6 at the start of the fourth quarter, I would have probably laughed at you.
That's why you love high school basketball. You never know.
Right, exactly.
Oh, good extra pass. Berkey. No. Oh, whoa. Just lost the handle. Preston grabbed it. Skip pass to Berkey. Wanted another one. 2 came to him. Good dribble drive and hard foul from Bassett. I like it. And Berkey, I like his take even more. Hard take. And he's going to be fouled. Is that on the floor? It is. So 1-1 coming, Ethan.
Man, you've got a no. Brashawn, that's right. Brashawn's a sophomore.
Yep.
But still, the youth on this squad.
Yeah, the more you think about it, the more hype I get. Just looking ahead, you know. It's especially after the rough couple years after Shabazz Khalik moved to Richmond, and Keon Brooks Jr. Moved to La Lemire, went to prep school in La Lemire.
That made a bunch of people happy.
And Jalen Butts graduated, who's having an outstanding career at DePaul. Kids, if you don't know, more.
Wow!
Are you kidding me? Ooh, a little spin cycle to the scoop.
Gotta be a
my
replay, right?
Lord.
That was pretty. Was that Moore?
That was Isaiah Moore. 14 points. Averages 4 a game.
So they are – Tay hasn't been scoring, but the team is backing him up. Nice switch defense. I got to tell you, I'm impressed, Tim.
Preston from 10. No. Rebound Moore.
That.
Danger time here for Carroll. 6:15. Woods. Baseline jumper. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Might want a timeout. Yeah. Yep.
8-point lead and a
With
timeout
6
called
minutes
by
left.
Carroll. 6:08 left. We're going to step away real quick here on the timeout. SummitCitySports.com.
30-second timeout, Carroll.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Just send it to me. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. As you take a look at the Carroll cheerleaders and the band, Neon Nation. Big shout out to the cheerleading squads and the bands that have been dealing with this COVID situation as well. So a little update. Had Doug Klinger, who's a Summit City Sports fan, message me. Oh, nice relocate from Stricker. Couldn't get it. But that was a setup play out of the timeout called by Marty Beasley. It's tremendous. But the update there from Wayne. Homestead and Wayne going at it. Was halftime was 32-21. Homestead up. Johnson can't get that contested lay-in. Lincoln knocks it away. Bassett. Oh! Couldn't find it. Bats to Woods. Front rim no good. Rebound Stricker. But there's a cracked basketball rim at Wayne. So, I'm sorry, at Homestead. So they got to move to another gym on Homestead's campus.
Man.
So, wow.
Homestead, you think they just have another basket ready to go?
They will when they have that new gym built, Ethan.
Oh, okay.
They just sent out the rendering just a week ago. As Ryan Preston hits another three ball, and Carroll absolutely needed that one.
They did. 5 minutes.
He's a stud. Preston with that three. What has he got? 13 points.
Yep.
Leading Carroll in scoring. Here's Johnson. Jalen Jackson's been on the bench with 4 fouls. Ooh, offensive.
Wow.
They're going to get that on Moore. Look like two kids shoulder charging each other, but that is a foul called on Northside. That will be the 9th foul, team foul on Northside, but obviously not shooting on the offensive foul. Jackson wants to clear out. He's back in the ball game with 4 fouls. And, that was close. And then Bassett gets locked up. And they're going to say last touch by Bassett. Yeah. Coach Andrews said nobody even touched it. The Legends fans absolutely thrilled with that call.
Man, tickled to death.
And Preston's got to check out. I think he's got blood. Lankenau's going to check in, but Preston coming over, and he'll be taking a look at it. Yeah, they're pointing to his hand. I think he's got some blood on his hand.
Did you ever think we'd be in a place where we're watching referees and coaches wearing masks while on the court?
I still don't believe it. Here's Lankenau on the release. Now finds Jackson. Jackson baseline floater. Couldn't get it. But this is Jalen Jackson time here, late 4th quarter, as Bassett less than thrilled. He's saying he pushed off. Could read his lips there. That will be a foul. Double bonus now coming. Jackson.
Collins checking in.
First of 2. Got the first. Second attempt.
Heading to the locker room. Preston.
So must not be able to get that wound on his hand closed. That's a big miss here for Carroll if you can't get Preston back on the floor.
Especially this late in the game. 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left.
So Carroll has made a charge here, down 3, 4:25 left. Here's Johnson. He's going to go around Lankenau. Somehow gets into the crease, finds more. Wide open 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Jalen Jackson. 4:15 left, they'll slow it. Jackson.
Preston returns.
Yep, he's heading right back to the scorer's table. Berkey. Good defense from Woods. How about that pull-up? Stopped on the dime.
Nice.
Cody Berkey.
1-point game.
And full timeout called by Northside. So we're going to step away real quick here. You're watching Indiana High School basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Candidate. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Having some fun here at the field house. Midway through this fourth quarter, 1-point game. Not a bad first game here with Summit City Sports, Ethan. Wow.
1 point with 4 minutes left. Collins, here we go. Oh, nope.
Can't get it, and they're going to call loose ball foul on Carroll down low, yeah.
Is that on Lincoln? No.
Preston checked back in and gets hit with the foul on the push-off.
See, with this, I was going to say with the athleticism they have, they should be crashing every time.
Stricker with the board. Jackson.
That's too low. That's too low.
And say goodnight, catching it in the paint 3 feet away. Lead go back to Carroll now, 3.5 minutes. This is what Carroll does. They hang around when they're off nights like tonight is. But a lot has to do with that with Northside's D. What we got?
Oh, wow. They hit.
That would have been Jalen Jackson's 5th foul, too, so that's a huge call.
Huge call. And incredible for him to have the gumption to even stand in there and take that charge with that many fouls.
So it will be Carroll basketball.
You like that word, gumption?
That is beautiful. That is a beautiful word.
I try to bring a little bit of
I like it as much as candidate. A little inside there. 3:09 left. 55-54. Mr. 6'8".
3 minutes.
Ethan Birch. A lot can happen in 3:09.
It can, and I'm hoping that Northside has the maturity to hold it together in a situation like this.
That has probably been the difference in a lot of these close games. As Northside, they're averaging about 67 points, giving up 74. Jackson, second one, no. Battle for it, and that's going to be a jump ball. And, technical? Oh, they're going to give a double
technical.
That's Jalen Jackson's 5th foul. So the double technical, that right there, just, the kids have their hands on the ball, just let them play. Now it's going to be a technical on both, so that is a personal foul on both, and that's Jalen Jackson's 5th foul.
Who was the guy that they used to put in the game to get into Jordan's head?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Lane Beer did it always, but
yeah, that's pretty much Bassett. I mean, he can get. I've seen him do it on the football field. He can get into your head instantly and take you straight out of character.
So it will be offsetting technicals, but Jalen Jackson fouls out with his 5th foul.
Oh, so that was number 5.
That was 5.
Marty not happy about that.
He's got to play his last 252 without his superstar junior. And trying to keep pace here. You got to keep pace here. As good as this Homestead squad is playing, the only undefeated team in the state of Indiana, ranked number 1 in the state. With Luke Goody, Fletcher, and Lawyer, 2 Big Ten commits. They play each other, Carroll and Homestead. Oh, beautiful look on the inbound play of Sam Stricker with the finish and one.
You see what I'm talking about? No way that can happen at that point.
So we'll go in for Stricker, and now to the line. He's got 9 points. That's his average.
Who's the biggest guy they got on this north side? Is it Bassett?
Big as far as strength?
Like big man. They've got Green at 6'4".
Jordan King, their freshman, he gets limited playing time, but he's their biggest on the roster. Woods and Green. Collins, that one's short. Hasn't had many looks. 4-point lead for Carroll. And they're starting to control this ball game a little bit.
As I expected them to in a late game situation.
And Johnson's going to get hit with the foul. A double bonus that will send Ryan Preston to the line.
Beasley was a smart player. He's a smart coach, too.
Talking about Marty Beasley. Yeah, we are blessed to have some outstanding high school basketball coaches in the city of Fort Wayne.
Absolutely.
That one could not get it to go from Preston. And we have a couple coaches with over 200 wins on both boys and girls.
That is.
Coach Redding with triple digits. Coach Johnson at Homestead. So, Northside needs a bucket. The crossover, that lane was way too open for Tay Johnson. He saw that lane and knew exactly where he was going.
2 points with 2 minutes.
Oh, Sam Stricker.
Wow.
Shot out of a cannon. He's got 12. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Breonte Johnson for 3. And a timeout.
See you, Breonte.
Called by Northside. And I think they're going to go with the 30-second variety. But an outstanding ball game. We have 1:59 remaining, 1 point game. Obviously, the big story here, no Jalen Jackson the rest of the way, so Carroll's going to have to find some other way. But they have one of the best in business calling up the X and O's right now with Marty Beasley.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to keep himself out of foul trouble throughout the last stretch of the season.
Yeah,
especially come playoff time.
So it will be Carroll timeout, 1:59. You have 10 team fouls on Northside, so Carroll in the double bonus. The next Carroll foul, Northside will go into the bonus in the 1-on-1 situation. Jalen Jackson with 5 fouls. He is out. Not really any other foul trouble for Carroll. Stricker has 3. And for Northside, Green has 3 fouls. But other than that, everybody 2 and under. Green has 4, and then everybody else 3 and under. So here's Preston, 1:53. Here's Stricker. Stricker picked it up. Found Preston. And Carroll's going to make Northside come out and guard. No shot clock in the state of Indiana.
What?
Preston. Double team. Here comes a trap. Yeah, you're going to have to start gambling a little bit here, a minute and a half. Berkey.
See, he wanted it.
Comes back out Preston. Trap comes.
You gotta come more aggressive with the defense than this Northside. There it is.
And that's going to be a foul on Breonte Johnson.
How many's that?
That'll be his 4th.
Oh, that's not who you wanted it on.
So 18 points. His 4th foul. Yeah, about anybody else.
See, and I think this is where the
Green.
team has to understand that he can't be the one to foul in that situation.
Here is the first of the 2 for Rudolph. He hits it.
Did Bassett foul out?
I don't believe so. He's not on the floor, though, is he?
No.
He may have. I think I would have saw that.
Right. Maybe the coach just recognized he was at that point.
Missed the second. Got a 2-point game. Johnson forces his way in and ties the ball game up here at the field house.
That young man right there.
1 minute left. Rudolph. 52 seconds. Now Carroll will hold for the last shot if Coach Andrews doesn't come out and guard, which is complete coach's decision.
He has to.
I think he'll just set back and
he has to
play this defensive possession. Now this is where the no shot clock comes in huge. There you go. There's the 5-second arm's length.
Thank you. At least get up on him.
Now Woods with Preston. He backs out. 25 seconds. Let's see, they'll get this about 15 and get a timeout.
Do not understand this strategy. Do not understand this strategy by Northside. Break it down to me, Tim. You're the expert here.
Yeah, it's what you feel your kids can do. I've seen it go both ways as far as, with it tied, gamble. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to get an easy blow by out there by half court. So it's a fine line on, yes, you want to be within arm's length so you can get that 5-second call going.
You've got Sam Stricker at the top of the key. Is he known for his ball handling?
We just saw it on 2 possessions ago. He took it coast to coast.
Yeah, okay.
So more than capable, yes.
So you can't judge that book, huh?
No, not at all. Sam Stricker is a very very good ball handler.
Okay.
For his side. Yeah, they really, when Logan Lankenau's not out there and they got their starting 5 in, all 5 players can play all
Built
5
like
positions.
Jim
really.
Rowinski. You remember him?
Who?
Jim Rowinski.
Oh, wow. No, I don't.
Come on,
Jim
man.
Rowinski.
You're an IU grad.
Oh, God. No, I'm not a grad.
But I saw you.
Yeah.
I saw IU pictures.
I'm a big fan.
You had to be down there when Rowinski was playing for, he played for Purdue, I think?
Yeah,
Not a big Boiler fan, are you, Tim?
No, opposite of that. Opposite of that. 22 seconds left. Another story for another time there. Here's 19 seconds. And now we'll see what they do. Now they're just going to try to D it up here for this last possession. Collins is on Rudolph. What's head coach Marty Beasley? No Jalen Jackson in the game. Here's Stricker the back.
Oh, good pass.
Wow. And one.
Wow.
The back cut and the finish. Preston's been tremendous. He's got 15.
Oh, Green, you cannot let that basket go in right there.
And that was well done. He dribbled at him, so he went to the back cut. And what we got?
We get a chance for a 3. Somebody foul out?
Oh, Jordan Green's 5th foul.
He's gone.
So he will have to check out in. Capone Daniels, the senior, averaging 2 a game.
Is Ronald Collins hurt?
He doesn't play a whole lot that I've seen this year in the games that I've done.
Really?
Yeah. So Northside's going to take a timeout and a 30-second. So we're going to step away real quick for 30 seconds. SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Yeah, that's how we... Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. 6.8 left. Hey, right here, Carroll, they have been in this situation many, many times late in the game and close. We saw one just Saturday where they are on the defeated end against Leo, which gave them their 3rd loss. But right here, Ryan Preston, to make it a 3-point game where a 3-ball won't beat you, would only put you into OT. But Bronte Johnson's already hit a buzzer beater at the 3. Let's see what happens. Preston hits it. 3-point game.
7 seconds. It's Tay-Tay.
5 seconds. Johnson, and
a
foul or a timeout.
No, that was definitely a foul.
Coach Andrews wanted the foul or the timeout before because that was a heads-up play. That'll send Northside to the line for the 1-and-1 in a 3-point game. Outstanding play call or job by Marty Beasley.
Never liked that.
Oh, I love it.
I never liked that.
3-point game. Free throws can't hurt you here. You know, the likelihood of hitting the first one, missing the second one, and the putback is a lot more less likely than a 3-ball.
Never liked that. Give the fans what they came for.
I didn't say it was entertaining, but it's
don't
right.
make it an impossibility. Give them what they came for. Let your defense show with the star player out. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
So 3.7 seconds left. The freshman Johnson's probably going to have to miss this, and Northside's going to have to look for a
They're
tip
not telling him to miss. They did
Nope,
not tell him to miss.
They went for the make. And you got to foul right away. You can't waste any time. 3.7 left.
Can't even let him get it in.
You got to foul immediately.
And look, it's going to be Bronte. Look, nobody else is going to do it. Watch.
He's got 4 fouls. Into Stricker, and there's Collins. Oh, they're going to call the foul. And that was nice. Only, 0.9 came off the clock. I'm not a math major, but I can do that much.
At least Ron got in there for that one.
And 2.6 seconds left. The double bonus coming from Stricker. So either way.
Is he good from the line?
I don't have his numbers in front of me, unfortunately. But he is a senior leader. He's got as many basketball games in as about anybody as he hits the first.
Clutch.
But either way, Northside will have a chance here to tie it up or win with a 3. Let's see.
I would just focus all attention on Johnson and Collins and leave the rest to chance.
I like that. Stricker. Hits them both. So the 3 ball's not going to beat you in a 30-second timeout. as Northside and head coach Gary Andrews is going to call one up. But let's see if we can go back to that last play here for Carroll. Yeah, let's go to our replay. Our SummitCitySports.com replay. As no Jalen Jackson. You see Stricker on the block. He's going to fake the cross screen. Comes, now faces up. Oh, there's the back cut right there.
What a pass.
Just got caught ball watching. Didn't see man, and Ryan Preston put it up and
He was known. Beasley was known for the backdoor screen in high school. That was his moneymaker.
Well, that is two outstanding play calls in a matter of 3 days that I've seen to put his team in position to win ball games. 2 seconds left. Johnson catches it clean. Good if it goes.
What was
that one long, but a whistle. Did he step out of bounds?
No.
Timeout? Coach Andrews called the timeout.
Wow.
How much time are they going to put any time on the clock is the question, because you got .4 up there. You can't catch and shoot.
Carroll called that time, didn't they?
No, Coach Andrews did as soon as he got across the timeline. And full timeout called by Northside. We're going to step away for one more last break. Pay some bills. Summit City Sports. We'll be right back.
Go.
Welcome back for the win. And that goes off the backboard, and Carroll pulls it out 66-63.
That cannot be the designed play.
But you see right there, yeah, you had more in the corner. But you see right here, Ethan, Northside, they have the potential, and they are moving in the right direction. Right now, Carroll, they're just cream of the crop right now with their senior leadership and the Jalen Jackson show. So it's been an outstanding game here.
But can this Carroll team beat Homestead?
That's the question. They play each other right here at the Fieldhouse February 19th, so a week from Friday. And your boy will be here, SummitCitySports.com, of course.
Yeah.
But right now, Homestead, if they're going to take care of Wayne, I'm sure, tonight. No hate on Coach Pickens at all.
I was going to say, you're saying Wayne can't pull the upset?
No hate on Coach Pick and GP3. No, we ain't hating. And then let's see. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, Snyder's at 4-3. They've lost contact. Northside with the win here. I mean, it's really a two-man show here with Homestead and Carroll.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what'd you think here, Ethan, for the first ball game here for you?
I loved it. I got caught up. I started doing what referees refer to as ball watching.
Yeah.
And it's easier for me to call a game if it's not as exciting as this one.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Well, we had some fun here tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you for bringing me on for this one. This was enjoyable. I needed this.
You're very, very welcome. And hopefully we could do some more in the future. But for now, it's been an outstanding job until we'll be back tomorrow as Dwenger will host East Noble on the boys' side. So you're going to look at that about 7:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. I'll be on the call for that. So until then, congratulations to the Carroll Chargers. They stay undefeated in the Summit Athletic Conference with the 66-63 win. Player of the game is Ryan Preston, as we will now sign off until tomorrow. For Hunter Sosenheimer, Ethan Birch, I am Tim Atkinson. You have been watching Summit Athletic Conference basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
Here we have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.